424 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. And in this episode of our rookie season of career mode, we are going to be completing race 13 of 36, which is going to be at Dover International Speedway for the MBNA Armed Forces Family 400. I know that intro sounded quite flawless, but I'm actually very sick and sore-throated still. You're going to hear that throughout this video. We're using the JJ paint scheme just because he likes Jimmy Johnson, and we're going to Dover. Jimmy Johnson's best track is Dover, I guess. In the last episode, we went to Lowe's Motor Speedway for the Coca-Cola 600, where we finished in 27th place. I think we could have finished better if our pit crew just wasn't disappointing us as always, but instead, Tony Stewart won. I don't know why I said instead, but yeah. Kevin Harvick was in front of him, and whenever lap traffic came up, or we became lap traffic, whatever you want to call the stupid words, I wound up holding up Kevin Harvick and Tony Stewart won the race. I'm ruining the intro of this video. Darn, darn, darny, darn, darn. 65 points behind Dale Earnhardt Jr. That's Tony Stewart in second. We are in 30th place in the point standings right now, which is the lowest that we can be to make our primary sponsor expectation, or our associate. Our primary is to finish 30th or better, I think, or average something like that. And then our secondary is based on qualifying, average 30th. Driver respect. Jimmy Johnson is irritated with us, so is Terry Labonte, and everybody else is starting to fall into neutral. We don't have any allies, and it's too much to ask for that someone just simply like me so I can have friends in my adventure to win a championship. Yeah, that's rookie season. So we damaged that equipment whenever we went to the Lowe's Motor Speedway race by 6% for all of them. It says 94 now, and after this race, this stuff is going to be done repairing, the one in the yellow. So we can be using that for Pocono, and I think Michigan is race 15. And those are the races that we're going to be doing this week. Now, right now, I can't actually build new equipment, though I would like to. Once we have enough money, I'm not going to be overhauling this old equipment anymore. I'm just going to be trying to build new equipment. Like, once I have one new built, we're just going to get rid of one so we don't have to waste money and stuff like that. We can have enough money to keep building better equipment. I don't want to waste time overhauling equipment that it takes forever to make better. But that's all that stuff. Shop additions. After the last episode, or after that last race, we decided to finally go into the chassis shop to start developing that, which is going to take 9 races, just like the engine shop was. And then you got the sponsorship. Average finish for 30th for Advanced Auto Parts. Average start 30th for Quality Plus 4 dealers. And ranked 30th in points. See, all the happiness right here is above 60. So if I do start falling behind on the their expectations, I do have the time to get it back up there again because of the happiness is, you know, way above like the minimum can be. Because I think like 50. So let's go to race weekend. Click quick select. And let's go qualifying at Dover. Recording videos today was not the best of ideas, but I decided to go through with it just so I can get these out of the way. To be honest, playing this game makes me feel better no matter what happens, I suppose. I say no matter what, but if we have a situation with like Richmond, then no, not really. I just want to see if I can start in the top 30, which is probably too much to ask for just because this is used equipment and it's like all the way down in its ratings. Okay, how's our first lap? 31st. Well, that was our out lap, so I know we can do better on our second one. Come on, turn car, give me a better lap. I know you can. 28.94, I should at least be able to make like 28.6. Okay, just dive it down into turn 3. Don't get down to the bottom too early because then I'll be getting tight off. Okay, how much better is it? 22.82. That's 26th. That's on the outside. I mean, at least we're getting them sponsorship expectations where they need to be. I just hope that I can make up positions from the start of the race. It's going to take a few positions lost to get to the inside probably. And then our pit crew is what keeps on ruining for us. We always lose so many positions because our pit crew sucks. Even after, you know, updating them and everything. Hopefully they don't lose me too many positions. I got to make up a lot of ground at the beginning of this race so that way I can only fall back to like freaking 30th whenever we take our pit stop. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Ryan Newman on the front row. It's like Dale Earnhardt Jr. is trying to get his 6th win of the season. Green flag is out and we're underway for 40 laps here at Dover. I did not mean to hit Ward Burton right there. I was trying to pull in behind him, but I accidentally just threw my freaking car right into him. So we got into 25th as soon as the race started. Wow. Kind of an asshole, I guess. I wasn't trying to be one. Everybody's got better straightaway speed, so that's how he's getting underneath me already. But we got them behind us. We can pass some of these cars up ahead. Just hope that most of them suck. I know we've been able to pass Mike Skinner in every race, and we got Casey Mears. Can run better than him. Oh, how these AI race this track. I don't like it. Golly, they go all the way to the outside in the turn, and then they throw it to the bottom and kill you. Oh God, I didn't have enough room for Casey Mears and Jay McMurray off of turn 2, so my bad. But I didn't cause rivalries or anything because I didn't make contact. It's just they wanted it 3 wide afterwards. So we're already in 23rd place. I don't think I'm going to keep on making ground because we're going to get worn tires and always have some good drivers starting the back of the field. Let's just get past Mike Skinner before Rusty Wallace gets here. I'm trying to. Wasn't the best of entries for turn 3. This car is getting a little bit of oversteer, which means I'm under driving the car. Just need to focus on my lines. Golly, it's turning better than I would like for it to. I guess that's a good thing. Once the tires wear down, I'll be used to it more. I'll adapt to it a little bit better, probably. There goes Elliott Sadler. And here goes freaking Jamie McMurray. Gotta let them both by. And we'll get to the inside. I'm okay with falling back to 25th because I know some of these guys I could probably pass back. It's just someone gets to the inside, then there's cars behind me. Gotta let by a few of them. Maybe somebody will break down up ahead. I really hope. Well, not really somebody big, but someone that I'm often competing with. Oh, let's not hit Mike Skinner. Okay, that could have been worse. I had to kind of correct it a bit. I didn't want to overcorrect it, but he ain't too pissed about it. Jeez. And he knew I was coming, but he was in that second lane. He was going to be right above me going in the corner, and I couldn't get it to turn because his car was so tight. We're in 24th now. Bright side of things. Let's just go catch McMurray. There goes Michael Waltrip and Bill Elliott. Rusty Wallace ain't got it just yet. And I'm too busy watching Bill Elliott finish the pass and to actually dive to the inside. Rusty Wallace is going to have to get by me eventually. I should let him by because then I'm just spreading the field apart and I probably need the draft in the back of this car just to help myself catch those cars up ahead. Someone finally broke down. Okay, don't clip Rusty Wallace, JC. It's Jeff Green. Jeff Green won at Martinsville because I quit out of the race due to not needing to participate. So I guess it's a driver I'm okay with quitting the race. And maybe he could help me out points-wise for the most part. He was up ahead of us. But yeah, there goes Rusty Wallace. Now we got Terry Labonte. Terry Labonte don't like me that much, so let's try to let him by cleanly. I know he won't hit me on purpose, but if I don't let him by cleanly, there's going to be some history there. It's just he's trying to pass me on the outside because I'm just running this inside lane like I should be for the beginning of career mode all the way around the damn track. I mean, I can't really run the outside at all anywhere because Rusty Wallace is there. I got to keep giving him room. We're not exactly losing these cars that I'm capable of competing with up ahead, but it's just with people passing me and stuff, I can't focus on them. I don't know if I should have just let them all by at once and then start working on catching those guys or what. Look at these guys, how they take the corner. You saw Rusty Wallace right here going into turn 1. And here comes Joe Nemechek underneath me. Not letting that happen just yet. We are getting a little close to pit stops. It's still like freaking 5 laps away. God dang it, Joe Nemechek. Man, this car doesn't want to finish corners anymore. This is just the beginning of it. This is going to be hell for the next few laps. Turn, please. Please turn. I don't know if this entertaining of a video anymore, but I'm really struggling to drive this freaking car, okay? Take that knowledge. We're catching them guys in front of us. It's just, it's hard enough to drive on my own. Once we get next to them, it's not going to be a good thing, so we're never going to be passing those guys. Let me focus on driving this car for a bit. Oh, we got people finally taking pit stops, and I'm having to slow all the way down to like 125 going to the corners to stick it to the bottom. I'm going to take my pit stop soon. A little off the pace. Who fucking cares, man? I'm trying to keep it off the damn wall. It doesn't want to not hit the wall. Man. We're gaining positions inadvertently because of those people taking pit stops, obviously. I'm going to take my pit stop off of turn 3 next lap. Oh, I said off of turn 3. Like, what other freaking turn are you going to take a pit stop on, JC? Here comes Ricky Craven. Letting him finish that pass. I got to head down pit road. I want anybody underneath me. Switch to the right analog stick so I can control the throttle better in a bit. Jeez, Ricky Craven. Oh, there he goes. Get around me, get around me, get around me. Okay, and we're going to pass him going on the pit road. Or that could happen. That could happen. Go. I'll have my freaking finger on the analog stick just in case we didn't have the options anymore whenever it's put it in reverse. That just totally freaking happened. I didn't know it was going to be the last freaking pit stop on pit road. I was like, we'll pass him going on the pit road. Nope. Nope. That was the freaking worst case scenario. That's not the first time that's happened to me in a video game. That happened when I was playing like NASCAR 09 ages ago. I was like doing some race at Martinsville, and then the person that was going on pit road in front of me, I was underneath him, and his pit stall was the very first one on the entry. That just damaged my car more than it needed to be. I mean, it doesn't matter how much I damage this car in this race, we're still going to be repairing that same equipment or whatever in the end. Okay, get on the track. 40th place, 41st place, 42nd place. I'm technically in last place because Jeff Green just blew up earlier. Well, Ricky Craven, pick a different pit stall next time, god damn it. There's another car breaking down. It's the 37 of David Green, Jeff Green's brother, whatever the hell. And then you got 21 car who's actually a lap ahead of me, behind me trying to pass, and Bobby Labonte. And I'm still trying to catch these guys up in front of us. I see 25 cars for position, and that's actually Christian Fittipaldi driving some red and blue alternate paint scheme up there. Just pass me. Everybody, please, just freaking pass me. You're messing up my race enough as it is, and I'm messing up yours too, so that's hypocritical, but this is just problematic. I know I can pass both of those guys and get myself a 39th place finish. Whoop-de-freaking-do, but I just can't keep going with decent races, you know. I've had 42nd, 33rd, 42nd, and then 27th, and like 27th place is the only thing I consider decent out of that. So we're going back to not finishing in the top 30. I'm going to pass these two guys going into turn 1 right here. Or not, or Joe Nemechek could be a little butthole and hold the bottom like that right in front of me. Maximum blockage. Got Jimmy Johnson, who doesn't really like me that much, behind me. Okay, Joe Nemechek, come here. I'm not done with you yet. You know it. Man, my race was just completely ruined by Ricky Craven and his pit stall being right there. What was I supposed to do in that situation? I let him by on going into pit road because he was forcing himself underneath me. And I went underneath him so I wouldn't crash into the back of him. I'm trying so hard not to ruin his race, and then he ruins mine. So, fuck your Tide Pod generation. Tide Pod generation, Ricky Craven. And Jimmy Johnson getting around me. Not exactly, because I'm using him as a pick to keep myself lap on the other lap of him, and then getting around Joe Nemechek right here. Now I got Kurt Busch back there behind him. Really messing up the race for Jimmy Johnson. So, yeah, it's like JJ's probably watching this video like, well, what's the point of using my paint scheme if you're just going to mess up Jimmy Johnson's race, JC? I don't know. I really don't know. There's Casey Mears. He's for position, so that's 38th. It just keeps getting better and better, but I don't care because this whole race is just ruined now for me. It's supposed to be better than this. It really was supposed to be better than this. Think of it this way. If that hadn't happened, I'd be passing some other car right now. I'd be passing them for like 10 higher positions or something. I don't know how much time I lost by having to reverse and all that crap going to pit road. I swear it was like 6 or 7 seconds. So disappointed in that situation. And for now, I'm just letting by lead lap cars if I can. I'll let Jimmy Johnson by probably going into turn 1, and we'll catch Kyle Petty and pass him for 37th. They just dive on in here. These AI, they're running up these lap traffic cars up the track instead of just passing them all simple. I saw Dale Jarrett do it. He ran Kyle Petty up the track. Okay, we're going to overdrive turn 3 a bit because Kurt Busch wants to get underneath me. Oh, Jimmy Johnson. Oh, Jimmy Johnson. And now he's more pissed off whenever it was him that was trying to make it 3 wide to pass a lap car. I can only let so many people by at once, okay? Like, give me a goddamn break. I'm sick enough as it is, but this is just making me queasy. I want to catch Kyle Petty. I want to pass a few more cars before this race is over to make my day just a little bit better. Turn! What the fuck, car? Turn! Please! Turn! Oh! So many lead lap cars! Stupid small racetrack. Why is this car not turning anymore? It won't turn at all. These tires should not be that worn. Freaking tires don't last, and I can't do it. I can't drive this car. I'm about to get positions that I just made up from actual people on the same lap as me lost. We're still catching Kyle Petty as everybody's trying to get around him, all those other lead lap cars. I just can't turn this car. Let's catch Kyle Petty. I said catch Kyle Petty, not hit the wall. The right front tire is practically shot, but there's also Mike Skinner. Kyle Petty got around him, and I'm going to get around him going off turn 2 right here. Also, I've only got one freaking lap to accomplish this shit. Mike Skinner, you should have backed off. You know I'm faster than you. I don't know if I can get Kyle Petty just because he's, like I said, right front tire shot, and he's all the way over there. I can't even finish a corner anymore. But yeah, this is our last lap, so I'll give you all this last freaking footage. There's Johnny Benson coming up behind me. I'm pretty sure he's for position. So let's stop focusing on Kyle Petty. Let's just focus on hitting our marks going to turn 3 right here. Stay on the bottom. Slow down more than I need to just to make it happen. And he's going to try passing it on the outside. That's not going to happen. He almost puts himself in the wall, but there you go. We got 37th. What I was aiming for once we came off pit road. I was passing the cars I was passing. And Tony Stewart goes back-to-back instead of Eleanor Jr. winning. As mentioned at the beginning of the video, tomorrow we go to Pocono Raceway for the Pocono 500. We'll be using Dale Reynolds' paint scheme just because that's one of his home tracks. And I think he's been there quite a few times. I don't even know when the last time he's been to Pocono, though. He usually goes to New Hampshire more. Dale Earnhardt Jr. still in the points lead. Tony Stewart, though winning that race, is still 65 points behind him. So I mean, Dale Earnhardt Jr. must have led quite a few laps in that race at the same time. And us, we are now, let me guess, 32nd in points. So we're still losing positions. And I can't maintain these freaking sponsorships just because now that we have them, I perform worse. I really need that freaking engine power upgrade to just go, well, I need to build new parts, and I need the money to do that. And I don't know if I can right now because I still need to repair the other shit that's about to, well, it's available now because we just finished the other stuff that was repairing a while ago. But it seems like we still have 2 rivals, but they're not that big anymore. Ricky Craven, Mike Skinner are pissed off. Freaking Ricky Craven, his damn pit stall just had to be right there. Jay McMurray gets Rookie of the Race again. But let's go into team management. Let's go into the garage. Go ahead and repair this part right here. There's no need to overhaul it because I can't improve anymore, sadly. We'll just make this for 2 races, which is about $50,000. Then you got the engines. How much money do I have left? I don't even know. I've got $247,000 in the bank right now. So will I have enough to also build something after I'm done repairing all of this shit? Let's just set that for 2 races, which is a little bit over $50,000. Get out of here, go to bodies, and we'll start repairing this as well. Some of this stuff, it's possible to actually increase the stats of it, but it's only like little changes, nothing major. Okay, so now that's repairing. But how much money do I have left now? $143,000. Please be enough for me to start building a new engine. I'm really starting to need it right now. For 9 races, the longer it takes, the better it can be. And that's $88,000, so we can definitely afford that. So let's just do it. Let's build the best engine that we can right now. And then once the chassis shop finally comes in, we can build better chassis. And then of course we'll be able to build better bodies. I'm trying to remember what the hell all the name of the stuff is. But now that race is out of the way, it's a race until chassis shop arrives. Start the countdown for chassis shop, I guess. How much happiness did I increase? Average finish in 30th place, which I guess we're still managing, even though that was a finish in 37th. 71 happiness, so it goes up a bit. Average start in 30th place, which we increased by starting in 26th place. And then the associates, the rank has to be in 30th place in points, and we went down into 32nd, so the happiness decreases for that. But I think we'll get it back up there eventually. I'm trying to remember like which ones are increases, which ones are decreasing. I'm pretty freaking sure that the struggle right now is just the rank 30th in points, because it's like we can start well and in some races we can finish well, but points ask for consistency. Anyhow, thanks for watching this episode, which I was very sick, and I'm just as sick in the next one, which I'm going to be recording in a bit. But see you next time. That's that, and episode over.